Oh my god. Oh, thank God it was just a dream. Oh god.
Honey, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, Mom. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just had a nightmare. Oh man, that was awful.
Well, what did you dream?
I dreamt I was in a haunted house, like one of those like ones you pay to go to, I guess, but it was owned and operated by the Giant Size Team Up Network. Oh, it was just the worst.
Well, do you remember what was in there, sweetie?
Well, the one room I went to, as soon as I opened the door, I saw Pokemon Joe trying to squish animals into small plastic balls. He was chopping them up and crushing them with hammers to make sure they fit. And then he would throw the balls at you, and when it would hit you, just whatever decimated animals would just flop around on you. Oh god, I could still feel them.
It's okay, sweetie. It was just a dream.
I know. Then I went to the Botched podcast room, thinking that's going to be a fun time, Get to drink and play some games, That sounds like a good time, but it's not what happened at all.
Well, what happened?
Well, I walked in, and they were already drunk and out of control. Phil hit me in the face with a bottle. Tristan tried to make love to me. John and Austin were in the corner arguing about rules and characters. And Dennis was just rocking back and forth in the corner, saying something about Liamon's tiny hut or something. I don't know. I got out of there as fast as I could.
Oh, that does sound scary.
Then I went to like a mirror hallway, which I thought would be fun. But my reflection wasn't in any of the mirrors. It was just Casey, Betty, and Tony from Geek Versus. And it just kept telling me I would look better as I do in the reflection as opposed to real life, and that I was pretty much awful and that they hated me. That went on for about 20 minutes until they got tired and fell asleep, and then I went to the next room, which was the Blazing Defender report. He did things to me, Mom.
You can tell me, sweetie.
He made me put on tight pants, like spandex pants, and then made me do squats. And the whole time he just kept swatting me on the ass with rolled up comic books, and he wouldn't stop talking about Batman's dick. I don't even know how I got out of there, to be honest. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to forget that one.
Well, honey, it was just a dream, like I said. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I went to a nightclub, and I saw that Kurt was performing on behalf of FTH Beyond. Now, I thought maybe this will be a good room, but it wasn't that kind of show, Mom.
Well, what kind of show was it?
Well, Kurt stripped completely naked, put on a blonde wig, and then straddled me while singing Like a Virgin by Madonna. I don't even know if I was aroused because I was afraid or because Kurt just has such a lovely singing voice. I don't really want to think about it too much more because I'm starting to question some things about my life.
Well, we've all been there, sweetie. We've all been there.
The most confusing room I went to was Toy Power. They had a collection of what I thought were really cool collectible toys, and they were telling me about all of them and telling me that I could keep some of them, and then at the end they said, "Ha! They're not collectible at all. They're actually mass reproduced." And I didn't really get it. I mean, I just thought the toys looked cool, but they seemed to think that it was supposed to upset me or scare me in some way. I think overall they were just sort of disappointed. After a couple minutes, they sort of just went to separate corners of the room and hung their heads. I wasn't scared so much as just felt a lot of pity.
Well, sweetie, I haven't heard you mention breaking the panel. Were they there too?
Well, that's the weird thing, Mom. I kept hearing this weird cackle, and as I was going through the halls, I kept hearing Paul's voice continually say over and over, "You know what I mean, you know what I mean, you know what I mean." And like everything felt greasy, like Phil had touched it with his face, but I didn't see them. It was the weirdest thing.
Well, honey, it was just a dream, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah, I know. But wait, what's in my pocket? This is a business card for www.giantsizeteamup.com.
Now, honey, like I said, you don't have to worry.
Because The Rock got a pot. It's going to be taking care of that bod. Come here, brother.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, though you won't need them, and your livers, and join us in a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Give me botch, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Previously
Unbotched.
Yeah, we went on our boat. We got rained on by fire seagulls. We took a narwhal, took us to the mainland. And then we stole some shit and went into the forest.
All right, welcome back, listeners, to the 46th episode of our third season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start, let's say, a while after the last episode ended, as they're just trotting through the woods, because two people want to get their exercise in.
26 athletics.
So that means I had a full rest?
Not 20 athletics.
All right, so now they're sprinting
Faster than the horse.
as the horse now runs with. Okay.
I mean, we're gonna have to stop and make camp anyway.
It's a fast trot.
Fast trot. I mean, yeah, you guys can stop and make camp if you want. You haven't run into anything weird so far in 6 hours of travel. So this path...
Can you say 8 hours, please?
Nope, 6.
I'm taking full health. I don't give a shit.
I mean, if you make camp and then rest 2 hours,
I will
that's
then-
8 hours.
I'll then just double my starting health.
Yeah.
That's how...
Yeah,
that's how that works.
16 hours.
Is it?
Yeah. 14
I didn't
hours
say
of sleep.
16
I said
hours.
14 hours of sleep. So how's the horse man looking? Is he tired?
Sexy.
Yeah, do you
I'm
get tired?
sexy and I know it.
How long can you maintain beast form?
How long can I slap those
I
flanks?
can maintain beast
Form.
form for up to
15 minutes and then I'm tired.
3 hours, then he has to see a doctor. Longer than 4
No,
hours.
it's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he has
yeah,
a
but I
horse.
think it's like so many per level, so probably I can easily do 8 hours.
Good enough for botched.
Yep, close enough.
Okay.
So 8.
So are we stopping for a rest after 6 or so hours?
No, we rest the full 8.
All right, so you're
We're-
waiting.
We're gonna
go-
stop after 8 hours and then sleep for 8 hours.
Okay.
So I can double my health.
That's not...
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a temporary hit point shield for 48 hours of your maximum health.
It's in the rules.
It's not. Find it.
I'm a disc priest, and I cast Power Word Forever Shield
Oh, Forever Shield.
And Featherfall.
until it wears off.
That is, since when have we cared about the rules?
We haven't, but we have to limit them from making up things.
Well, you could,
We-
you know,
we
let
care
us
about
ever get a
some
long rest would
rules.
be
Yes.
fine too.
Just gets into I win situations if there's just
There's
gonna
no
make up
consequences
Yeah.
if we don't care about the rules.
That's right. So yeah, after 8 hours of traveling through the woods, everything seems to be pretty fucked up in the vicinity, but not right where you guys are. Like, you can easily see through the woods and over the wood line that people are... There's screaming, and there's fires and things like that, but nothing right where you guys are. It's pretty
Yeah, that's
quiet.
fine.
You're a very less than traveled woodland route, so... Is there
any
Shijima
hills?
picked a good...
Is there any hills?
Yeah?
Good.
Travel
have
Are they
eyes?
alive with the sound of music?
Do they have eyes?
Screaming. If you count screaming as music, then yes, it is very alive with screaming.
Cool.
Can you guys sleep through the screams? Probably. What am I saying? Obviously. Didn't you have a family, Thurston, that got sacrificed?
Yeah.
You totally cool with this?
I mean,
You've been pretty well together ever since.
Dwarves can family whenever they want.
Okay. I'm just curious.
well, yeah, but there's nothing I
Yep.
can really do about it to bring them back.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, but him a hill dwarf.
Hill dwarves are like dogs, brother. They just breed with whoever they see next. They don't care.
It doesn't even matter if they're the right, gender or species.
So,
I saw a hill dwarf fuck a tree once and make another hill dwarf. That's how hill dwarfs are
excuse
made.
me, I'm not an elf. I'm a hill dwarf.
You're British again.
Yeah, that's all right.
You're not an elf.
I'm not an elf. You're an elf.
Oh, I'm sex with tree stumps.
Can you please do you Shoveler as a character? Just the same voice, but something else.
Just make all the
You what?
characters speak
You fucked
like
a
this.
stump.
Chicken chaser.
You can't make you can't make baby dwarves from fucking stumps.
No, I've tried.
No, can I get that as a soundbite?
What?
I fuck a tree stump. I fuck a tree stump.
That'd be your text
That'd
receipt.
be my notification.
I fucking
ring.
tree stump.
I'm in fucking tree stumps.
That could be a great Patreon reward.
I fuck a
Is
tree stump.
Ringtones?
set sound
Ringtones.
clip like message alerts.
And here I am with turtles for shoes.
We did that once for Nolan Overton.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Like
It was
Goblin.
the goblin.
Let's
there.
let's do that with all of our characters. Like all our best
I'm a
characters
goblin.
have good taglines.
Anyways, so you guys stop and make camp. At this point, it is now nighttime. I would say you're probably well into nighttime.
I'm gonna forage to start a fire for camp.
Okay, you do.
Shijima runs up a tree and promptly falls asleep in the tree.
You ran up the tree as a horse?
That's weird.
He said,
Damn.
Did he do it?
He did it, apparently.
And he's just laying
for
on the
me.
branch, so his 4 legs are just dangling over
Yeah.
the branch.
Thank God you didn't break any of your legs. I'd have to put you down.
Sorry, I'm turning into Scooby-Doo with that voice. No, I flip into a gnome, and then I run up a tree and take a nap, and Kedu comes up, and he kind of hangs out next to me.
That is what Shijima and
Kedu.
Kedu
Kedu.
do.
K-do.
The rest of you guys? Just taking a nap next to the
sleeping.
fire? Sleepy time?
So even
Yeah,
though...
you want to set up watch?
I was going to say, even though the tower destroyed a lot of things, are there still any, small wildlife around, or...
You can hear crickets and whatnot. You can hear, squirrels and owls.
Well, I haven't eaten for a while,
Oh, okay.
and I'm hungry.
Well, there's a horse up in the tree.
No, it's a gnome
It's a
now.
lot of meat.
It's a gnome. I changed to a gnome.
No, it's a horse.
It's got
Okay.
He could be a horse at any second. You remember?
There's a bunch of whores up in that tree.
I'll go up in the tree.
We'll even fuck a hill dwarf for a gold.
Is that a goblin? Oh, you broke your vow of silence.
That wasn't the whore.
The goblin.
That
No,
was
it's
your
Kedu.
mother.
That's Kedu. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Katie. If you want to go hunting with a survival check or something to try and murder small woodland creatures.
23.
You do! You murder little cute bunny rabbits. You find a whole family.
Just in a
Kill the
nest.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Kill the rabbit.
It's called a warren.
They remind me of your family.
Sure.
Recently
How many are
deceased.
there?
2 parents and 4 babies.
All right, I'm going to attack with a dagger real quick.
They're all dead.
Juicy meat,
Great.
nice and sweet.
Yeah, they're all dead.
And I'm going to take...
They make horrible screaming noises as you do that.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, my family cat once got a rabbit, and
Mine
I
too.
tried to release the rabbit from the cat's mouth, and there was just a big hole in its neck, and I was like, "Oh, I prolonged your suffering," and I gave it back to the cat.
Oh, shit!
This is yours now.
Oh, well, I ran over a baby bunny with a lawnmower.
Oh, yes! So, the first time I cut the lawn in Gettysburg, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
But it was an old-timey blade
Oh,
push
God.
mower.
The worst rabbit ever.
And I hit the nest, which was right under the grass line, cutting all of them, and just screams and screams. And I was just like, no, Jesus! So I hit it again.
I had to stop them
I had to stop
screaming.
screaming. And I just felt so terrible that I threw that lawnmower away because of the and I felt so fucking bad.
You came inside and you're just covered in blood. Suzanne's like, I told you to cut the grass. What the fuck were you doing out there? The screams!
Smells like
The screams!
do you still hear them screaming at night, Clarice? Little bunnies.
You just see Phil covered in blood with a can of gasoline going into the yard and just dumping it. Must get rid of the evidence. I murdered these babies.
It was very traumatic.
Yeah,
Still is.
Jesus.
So they ate rabbit.
So we threw it over the fence to the dogs. No,
Good boy. Good boy. Deserves
Good
a
Good
treat.
boys.
Good
All right.
boys.
So yeah, you find a whole bunch of baby bunnies.
I mean, they're dead.
Yeah, they're all dead now. Yeah,
So I'll bring them back to camp.
sure.
I will animate dead on the
You gonna
Let's
cook
eat
'em?
those fucking
Or you
rabbits.
just
Yeah,
eat
let's
them
cook
raw?
them up.
Yeah.
I'm going to cook them up.
Okay, so you cook up the rabbits.
Survival. 19.
Yeah, you cook them up perfect. They're
Great.
juicy, plump, and moist.
All right.
Brother, is this what I've heard of as hill dwarfs do?
No. No, it
How many
southern.
dwarves were in it?
This is hill dwarf stew, and cuts open the mama rabbit and puts the babies in boiling water.
it's a turducken, but
sloshes.
with fucking rabbits.
There's your hill dwarf stew.
No,
Blah!
that's Caesarean soup.
Cesarean soup.
Reverse cesarean soup. Show of hands, how many were cesarean babies?
I'm adopted. I have no idea.
Same.
I figured I was
You were a dumpster
I
baby.
figured I was a prom night dumpster baby.
Yeah. Found you in the ashtray at Wendy's.
Yeah.
The ashtray.
Yes.
You heard me.
It was Jersey. I mean, that works.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm a throwaway baby.
I was traded on a street corner, so it really doesn't matter.
Nice.
I think I just bubbled up out of some ooze.
You grew out of the condom.
Yeah, no.
Somehow there was
no,
like procreation going on in
There
there.
was no sex. The sex was happening around me, and I in the chambers.
You
of
absorbed
sacrifice.
nutrients. You
Yeah.
just
like-
became
Saul, dude.
Saw mom and dad.
Yeah, they
he is
were
from California.
They were chained to radiators, and the romance just bloomed from there.
This is black. Snake
Don't think that's
Moan.
how mitosis works, but okay.
It was
That's not how your tosis works.
it's the original Saw movie. Was Austin's parents?
So we're eating some rabbit stew.
Yeah, so you sloshed up some
We all have a
babies.
psychotic break.
Yeah.
These rabbits have been eating
Other rabbits.
rye bread and psilocybin mushrooms.
Yeah.
A little bit of mescaline here and there.
Yeah. So you eat the rabbits.
How they make me feel?
Why do you
I
speak
don't
like
know.
that?
How do they make me
You're
feel?
southern.
Feel. I
How
figured
I
I was
make
on
you
mushroom.
feel?
Phil.
How I make you feel?
You're
Hell, that make you feel.
You're southern with a medium-high timber.
I know. I'm trying. I do, Mr. Sachi. There
Mr.
I am.
Sachi.
Mr. Sachi. This is not hill dwarf stew. This is just plain perfect rabbit. Do you not? Should I mash it up into a slot for you, you mountain man? I don't know what you eat in your what you call homes, but here in the hills we live off the land.
Brother, yeah, I need me a rabbit shake.
All right then. I'll
Just kind of swish it around with your sword.
Can I, Mr. Sachi? Can I borrow your hammer real quick, sir?
Absolutely, brother.
I'll put it on a stump and then liquefy
You
it.
Gallagher'd it. Yep.
Yeah, and then 20% less racism, and then I'll put it into the beer stein that was on the wedding cart and hand it back to Mr. Mr. Sachi. Is this more to your brutish likings? You disgust me, sir.
That's not the sound I expected.
Brother, that's delicious. I think we can be friends.
I extend my hand to the creature in front of me.
I put a rabbit pelt in my hand and then shake his hand, but not letting his skin touch mine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
I think, Mr. Sachi, we may not become acquaintances, but I'm willing to work with you since it is, in fact, Armageddon. And I poisoned your milkshake.
That's all right. I'm all good.
All right.
All right. So, are you guys just going to bed after you finish your slop?
Oh, I believe Mr. LeBub talked about possibly setting up some watch list.
Yeah.
For child molesters.
No fly. Pick off your shoes.
That's all I got.
I take a nap.
What are your Hilton Mountain? Those are orcs.
Yeah.
So you guys are taking first watch
I can do that. I slept in
because
the car.
you're already eating rabbit.
Yeah.
So-
I'm all oily from the rabbit
Okay.
slushy that I made.
So, who all's awake
Listening with oil.
for first watch?
I'm glistening all over my nice dwarven hill
Sachi
dwarven
and Thurston.
mustache.
It's Dwarf Watch.
Dwarf watch.
Dun dun.
It's Dwarf Watch 2018.
And then it's Orker Watch.
Okay.
Take third.
And then horse watch.
Stamp if there's danger, boy. Two dangers.
We gotta run. I'm gonna say perception checks for Thurston and Sachi.
Insight, you say?
No, perception.
I got a 12.
I got a 4.
Okay. It's fine.
Looks clear.
Yeah,
We're just staring into each other's eyes.
Thurstone's eyes
Twitching.
are covered in rabbit oil.
Sure. Yeah, so you guys, everything seems to be on the up and up.
How many of these rabbit pelts do I have?
Technically, you have 6.
Okay, I'm gonna take the
4
needle.
little ones and
That's
2
fine.
big ones.
I'm gonna take the needle and thread
Okay.
that I took
Couldn't get
Yeah.
you out of my head.
and start stitching these pelts together
Are you making underwear?
into
A bra?
a hat.
Bikini.
A hat
hat
bikini.
A
bikini.
rabikini? No, there's nothing.
A rabikini. A
remember what it's
bunkini.
It's very
With the
rabbinical.
faces
Fanny
right
pack.
over the boob
Yeah,
area. So it's,
the ears with the...
So I guess I'll take your idea now, Mr. Dennis, and make a fanny pack out of these
Sure.
pelts. Survival?
Yeah.
16.
You make a pretty passable fanny pack. The opening and closing is the baby bunny heads.
teeth, I was
yeah,
gonna
they're interlocked. You just have to,
Zipper them.
you just unclink the teeth together, and then you can open it up, and there's a fanny pack.
All right.
It's very soft.
Yes. Anything else? Do I hear? I'm going to do another passive. I'm so infatuated with my fanny
You're
pack.
not paying attention. Okay.
I'm not paying
gotta-
attention to nothing.
24 for my second perception.
Yeah, no. You feel like you heard something, but it sounded like it was going away and not towards you or anything.
Brother, they're getting away.
No, I've got them. They're already dead, Mr. Satch. Look,
Something out in the woods.
they can talk to you sometimes if I unslash it and relatch it. Like, we like to hold things for you. They're not getting away. They are dead.
Brother, that is grotesque, and I think we've been scouted. We're gonna join a professional team any second.
I do like scouts. You know, anything to get me off this network of fucking tomfoolery would be great. But do you even know what kind of direction they are scouting from?
You thought you heard a sound towards the east of where you are.
That way, brother.
Should I?
The road goes north-south, so...
Easterly.
About to the left. Because I'm facing south.
That's.
Everything you own.
Thank you for that.
Sorry, no, the road goes east-west, so you heard it from the south, yeah.
About to the south.
Sam.
It will rise again.
It will not, brother.
It will. You will see.
I keep telling it will rise again. Please rise again.
I mean,
I need to have my 8th child.
I keep slapping it. It won't rise again. Why?
it is constantly raised, Mr. Dennis.
Oh, my.
Are you from Candyland?
Beauregard.
I'm getting the
Mr.
vapors.
Beauregard.
These are walking around daisies. These are for the room, more for every. All right.
Anyways.
I mean, how far away do you think they actually got?
Sachi thinks they were probably about 100 yards away or at least he heard a noise 100 yards away.
About 100 y'all, brother.
Now, Mr. Satch, how well do you think? I mean, what do you want to do about this?
I mean, I ain't no wood dwarf like you, but maybe these orcs could get him.
You're saying wake up the orcs, and the orcs can stealthily run through the woods.
I mean, I think they can overtake them, because they have longer legs than we do, brother.
Well, I know, but we have a horse in the tree. He could probably outrun everybody.
I think it's maybe been too long. We should just go to bed.
Should we at least take the cans that are on the back of the wagon to maybe set up a perimeter of cans?
Let's do it stealthily, though, so
Yeah,
we don't
let's-
wake up our friends. Brother, I got an 8.
Clang! Clang!
Hold on.
They're just whipping my side around.
Me miss my mama's blue drawers.
Obama's blue drawers?
Thanks, Obama.
It's me mama.
Thanks, Orc Bomber.
Shark bomber?
Orc mama.
Thurston?
Shark orc mama.
It's not good for an audio show since you're louder than my talking.
Orc Clinton.
I got a 15.
You're not making a whole lot of noise with your cans. Satchmo is making a fair bit more noise with his cans, just sort of clanging them around as he ties them up. Yeah, about that.
And I wake up, and I fall out of the tree because, like, I'm shocked by this.
They're cans.
Dex.
And I land.
Horses hate cans!
I
gotta-
immediately switch back to a gnome and land on all fours, like, wah!
Like a cat? Gnome cat.
Well, I got a 24 to catch you because
remind me
I
of
was
Conrad.
woken up by the Satchmo.
Oh, okay. I look up and I say, "Thank you, Mr. Labab.
No, I'm just doing my job.
Thank you."
Now, I think since everybody except Mr. Laboo is up,
Hey, Labab!
you're Labub?
You
mean Laboo?
Hey, Laboo.
Picnic basket.
Brah! Potatoes.
What?
Mr. Labub?
Apparently, a time for us to take the watch.
Brother,
What?
southward in the woods, I done heard us. A scout. He's
Okay.
coming at us. You should
scout?
maybe catch him.
Why are you telling him after you've hung up the cans and like spent all this time?
It was about 30 seconds.
Because they needed to
Okay.
wake us up.
Well, you had a
Politely.
scout.
Brother, I heard a scout.
You had a boy scout. You got a
went
thing
that
for
way.
boys, Sachi.
So Sujima snaps his fingers, and Keru immediately jumps down next to his side. Sujima pantomimes a couple hand movements to Keru, and Keru is gone. You don't see him anymore. He just flashes out of existence.
Because monks are fast.
Shijima does the same thing, except you can see kind of a misty after remnant. It's like a smoke bomb. It's like he dropped a smoke bomb and he's gone,
Okay.
and you don't see him anymore either.
Okay. So that happened.
Why, he using all of his spells.
He's going to go and investigate. He and Keru are using Landstride to go and investigate what this could possibly be, but they don't want to injure anybody else.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing the ninja jump through trees bit and,
Sure.
crouching tiger, hidden gnome.
Okay. So yeah, you run off to do that.
Attack on Titan.
The
Naruto running between branches.
yeah. So
Avatar. Anime.
what are the orcs doing? Anything? Or are you guys just hanging out? And are the two dwarves now going to sleep?
Job's done.
Hey, dwarf.
Job's done.
We think it's time you go to sleep.
Go in the carriage.
I made a fanny pack.
We pick up the carriage and walk.
me don't want to see your fanny.
Who's
Go to
going
sleep.
In the carriage?
No.
No, no one's going in the carriage.
I am. I'm gonna go sleep there.
Okay.
take
You
the
notice
carrot.
the carriage doesn't have doors or wheels anymore.
Oh no!
It's on
Oh,
blocks.
we're in a bad neighborhood. It's up on cinder blocks.
Are we in Chester?
Westchester.
Hey,
Yeah. No doors.
What?
No wheels.
what happened to the carriage?
Just blocks.
Why did it
Hey.
even have doors to begin with?
Hey, listen.
The funny part is I get the joke about Chester because I've been to Chester.
Oh, nice.
Hey, listen.
I wouldn't say nice.
No.
What happened to carriage?
Someone stole it. Is the radio still there?
No, the radio.
Definitely gone.
That's probably the
GPS
first.
is gone, radio's gone, sat nav all
Someone
gone.
installed a tape deck. What the hell?
Wouldn't I have noticed?
It's an 8-track.
Wouldn't I have noticed that when I got the can? Well, no, I guess I wouldn't. I didn't even perceive.
Because the cans were in the bag.
Yeah.
Yep. They didn't take the cans.
Well, there's nothing we can really do about it now. But it looks like we've been chopped.
It looked like you two are gonna be walking too.
I mean, fair enough, Mr. LeBub. This happened on Sachi's watch, but
Let's start a
since
fire.
there is already a fire.
No, I mean like forest fire.
It's always been burning, brother.
They can't hide in the woods if there are no woods.
You're right, brother.
No.
I throw a log into the
Oh, Jesus.
I learned it from Batman. Specifically, the second one.
So Sachi throws a burning log into the woods. It's starting a fire. Yeah, there's
sweet.
Do you burn his hand?
I assume you would grab it from a not burning part.
Yeah,
Just enough
No.
to... Yeah.
yeah.
No, he
Dennis,
grabs the
how-
fire.
I'm not gonna look. Whee!
Dennis, how far am I going to get before I notice that the woods are on fire?
Oh, shit.
Back in the direction.
Probably a couple hundred yards.
Have I caught up or made sight of the guys yet?
No, you haven't made any sight of the guys. You see footprints, but you don't see the guys anywhere.
What do the footprints look like? Are they human, Nork, gnome?
No.
A few different sizes.
Size
Spike.
10.
Some larger sized footprints and then a couple smaller sized footprints. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of middle ground.
One of them wearing his heels. Heels.
Yeah.
Very nimble
In
to
the
run
mud,
on heels.
very hard.
Yeah, in the woods.
Can I tell? Can I tell anything about the creatures that have made the footprints?
They're stiletto heels.
Nice.
I would wearing boots. That's about it. Like I said, large pairs of feet, which could be
Survival roll? We give you
sure.
survival?
I'll give you survival.
Nat 20.
You would
No joke.
You would say that. No, I gotcha. I would say you're pretty sure the larger footprints are either half orc or full orc, and the smaller footprints are goblins.
All right. Well, we've made a decision that we've at least saw in the direction that they're going. We can track them. Hopefully later it doesn't rain or anything. We're running back towards the fire because obviously there's been an attack. Because otherwise, why would there be a fire?
Yeah, no, the
Near
woods
our
are on
camp.
fire. Like
Yeah, that's not right.
a lot now. It's spreading pretty quickly.
So we run back to the camp.
Okay, so you run around the fire to the camp. They're just kind of hanging out still.
Oh, I'm actively dismantling the
What
carriage,
happened?
setting it on
What
fire,
happened?
and spreading the fire in the woods.
Okay,
What?
in all directions.
Someone stole our carriage parts, so we're gonna, burn it. No, because
This is a forest.
we know sleeping now.
If we can't have carriage, no one have carriage.
What's your point about forest? It's
is-
apocalypse.
You
No,
cannot
let me-
destroy such a precious land.
Says who?
Says me. I'm a druid. We worship these things.
How tall are you?
2 foot 12? No, 2 foot 11.
Very small.
London Bridges.
Very small person, very small opinion.
Yeah,
we're going to continue setting great fires. Yeah, we're both
okay.
like what, 8 feet or so.
Yeah, he's 7 something.
Look, brother, these forests are evil. They're not corrupt. They've been corrupted. They're not the forests you remember. We need to bring it back to full seed.
Can I do a nature check to see if he's telling... Not necessarily he's telling the truth, but if the forest feels off.
Sure.
Nah,
Oh, it feels off because it's on fire.
Yeah, it's
5, so yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Bashiok.
Burn it down.
yeah. Makes sense to you.
I'm still not okay with this, but it seems to have progressed out of my range of.
Oh, by the way, the sky is now almost entirely covered in that red light that is emanating from the whatchamacallit. You can almost
Castle.
see it as far as the eye can see.
We should maybe
Now,
get there.
how far away is the castle now that we've only ridden for 8 hours?
Since you were
a day and
about a day,
and
and
Probably about another day.
Yeah.
yeah, about a day.
Toronto Bosch, let's
Well,
go.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
start.
are we gonna outrun a forest fire, Mr. Sachi?
Yes,
brother.
we have to. Yes.
With our dwarven legs?
Okay.
Can you turn into a stretch horse?
I pick up Sachi with a 19.
How about a camel? Multiple humps. Just keep putting enough humps for people.
And I guide.
I flip into a
Alligator.
great... No, that would be useless. I flip into a...
A bipedal alligator.
They run really fast,
Disney
actually.
movie.
Big snack.
Big neck. He
gators
just
run
falls
really
over
fast.
and
They
eats one of the dwarves whole, you know.
They're leg snakes.
I flip into a great giant eagle. I get the dwarves and Kedu on my back, and I start to take off, and I grab
How big of an eagle is this?
A great
Rabub
one.
with one
Giant
talon
eagle.
and
So
What's the
Lobu with the other
stats on
talon,
that?
and I try and fly at least as fast as I can out of the danger.
Hold on, so he turned into a rock.
no.
Rock's
Yeah,
way-
Dwayne.
I think a giant
Johnson.
eagle is a large creature.
Yes.
Okay.
I can turn into large creatures at level 9, which
what's
I
your
am.
strength?
Yeah, like, what's the carrying capacity of a...
Probably 16, 18.
So no.
Pounds?
Strength is a 16. Strength on a giant eagle is a 16.
That's it? Mine's a 21.
So, carrying capacity is 15 times strength.
Yes.
That's
16 times 15?
not gonna be
No,
enough.
that's not
You
gonna
can
be
carry Sachi.
I'm just gonna sprint.
You can do, like, a
Yeah.
special strength check to see if you can lift that much, but you're not going to just
right.
automatically be able to carry that
It's
much.
240 pounds.
I don't.
You can't carry.
So you can carry a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the goblin.
It's me, brother.
I'm too far.
All right, Satchopotamus is on my back along with Katie. Because
Okay.
Katie doesn't weigh anything.
All right, fine. I pick up Thirststone with a 17,
Yeah.
and I sprint through the woods with a
Oh, wait, we should-
29.
Switch that.
Why?
Because I can guidance Sprinty boy.
You can guidance the fucking bird.
True. All right.
All right.
Let's go.
I got a 20 athletics to run.
Okay. You guys are running. You notice that the fire is spreading behind you, although it's not like catching up that fast.
I start massaging Lobu's shoulders with a 17.
Is this like the Fellowship of the Ring where Lurs is tracking the boats?
Yes. I'm also going to be casting fireballs and setting the forest on fire.
Yeah.
Did you say lure?
Lurs, L-U-R-Z.
Okay,
As we're flying with Sachi on my back, I'm kind of looking around, looking at the
You keep noticing
castle and
fire
the net.
shoot from the road towards the woods.
And
for some
also
reason.
from off your back into the forest.
Every 6 seconds, just boom.
Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame. Boof. I'm on
Yeah.
a World of Warcraft bombing mission right now.
Okay. So you're flying towards the castle, is that what you said?
yeah.
Okay.
I wish we can go through one campaign where we don't start a forest fire.
What?
What?
This is the first time we've ever done this.
How high
Yeah,
are
I
you?
wish I could have had a full night's sleep.
How high are you flying?
Let's say, is there cloud cover tonight?
Yes.
No, but there is
And are
red
the clouds
mist cover.
underneath the barrier, or is the barrier what's the altitude of the barrier?
The barrier's 500 feet.
All right, so I'll be at 250.
Okay.
I'll make my flight level at 250 with my flaps trimmed to 10%.
Okay.
My flaps are trimmed to 10%. My faps are 10%.
Oh my god. What?
Is
That's
this
never going to be done.
the right time to mention that I'm scared of flying?
You're just eating Clonopins on his back?
Either Sachi, Keidu, or Shijima do a perception check.
Shijima gets a 19. Kedu gets a nat 20.
Okay. You can very easily hear this weird noise in the sky.
It's my orgasm.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You hear this weird noise in the sky.
Okay.
It's very metal sounding. It's like a buzz if it were metal.
Metal bees.
Like, is it mechanical or is it like just like death metal?
Death metal.
Okay.
Death metal.
Death metal. No, it's metal.
Why would their instruments be sound?
Because it's death metal.
So it's an acapella death metal band.
Make sure everyone gets your hearing implants so you can hear
I apologize to all of our hearing impaired.
No.
They can't hear it anyways.
Not well.
Turn that hearing aid all the way up to 11. What would be a good deaf band?
Def Leppard.
Def Leppard?
Come on.
Def Leopards?
Pour some sugar on me. No, wait.
Put some sugar on me. And turn
Name of love.
I thought that was Buck Cherry.
No, that's Sex
Chuck
and
Berry.
Candy.
What?
No.
That's Marcy's Playground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Buck Cherry is what?
Wait,
Crazy bitch.
Is Chuck Berry just Buck Cherry with the thing switched?
What?
The thing switched?
No.
No, he
What?
means the beef. Pig Latin,
Goddammit. Chuck Berry and Buck Cherry.
Is that where they got their name?
Yep.
God damn it.
Yes.
I hate it.
I really
Anyways, you guys are making your way towards the castle. Two of you are running. One of you is flying.
Two of
There's
us are
fire everywhere. Well, one's flying. You're riding.
Two are flying because Kedu's on my back too.
So those the Eagle Scout, they're too far away to hear
Yeah.
us ground people, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn ground people.
Heal people.
Now, Mr. Naboo, is that?
Yes, my name is Nobu with an N. I'm just not telling that gnome
I
because
know,
he's
but
obviously from my homeland,
I don't
and I
get-
don't want him to know that, and I'll kill him.
Why would you?
What?
Why would you end up killing that
No
that
one.
druid?
No one can know
No, what? No,
that I
what?
live.
I don't know what your past is like, but it just seems
You can find out on Botched Podcast previous episodes on
okay.
Facebook, Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter,
That's what I got him. All right.
YouTube, SoundCloud,
Satchel podcast player.
Satchel Cloud.
Satchel Cloud. Got it. Okay.
They will send me back to Potato Farm. I must not go back.
I will kill them.
All the potatoes.
You'll kill the.
You guys don't hear that buzzing noise, by the way, down
Sure.
on the ground. But
No,
I do
no.
want a con check out of Zabub, and
Yeah, no, I got a 21.
yeah, you're feeling fine.
Got a 20.
Yep, both of you are totally fine as you sprint.
Totally do.
That forest fire is starting to catch up a bit as it's spreading.
Well, yeah, I'm lighting the forest as we're running.
Yeah. Just FYI.
It's not like a tidal wave.
Just every 6 seconds.
Tidal wave of fire.
That would be dope. Band name called it.
Tidal wave of fire.
No, first album name called it.
Tidal wave of fire.
Tidal wave of fire.
Stop it.
So, Shijima, you still just keep flying towards the castle?
We'll make it. Are we out of the forest yet?
I mean, you're above the forest, but you're not out of where the castle
Well,
is.
do I have eyes? Because they're traveling on a path.
You
and
do
I can
have
see the
eyes.
path.
Yes.
Are they? How far are they from getting out of the forest?
Oh, they're not nearly as far along as you. I'm assuming you fly faster than they run.
Yeah, I do, but I'm kind of keeping an eye as best
Oh, like
I can.
a day. Yeah, you're like a day.
Question is, do I want Sachi and I to go ahead and split the party?
Well, I mean, if we're moving at a fast pace, it's probably about a half day.
Okay. So I would say you have 11 hours until you're out of the woods. We'll make it 10. Make it a nice even 10. 10 hours of sprinting to get out of the woods.
And how fast with my flight speed?
About 8 hours.
We'll come down, let's say, 2 hours ahead of them. At the rate that they're running now, we'll come down 2 hours ahead of them and land in the forest on the path.
So as you descend towards the forest, you hear that noise some more.
Okay. I'm bobbing my head to the jam. It's cool.
Yeah, and it appears to be a swarm of spiky bugs flying towards you. And as the bugs fly towards you, we're going to take a break. Shit. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis Robinson, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchpodcast. However, yet again, we have created a new Patreon level that I would like to share with you. For $40 a month, you get a little piece of D. Well, that sounds a bit suggestive, but essentially each month I will generate a playable short campaign, like what we consider one of our one-offs, and we will put that out to the patrons that are subscribing for $40 a month. So this is a campaign that I will give to you, and then you and your friends can play it at your leisure, like a playable module or, those types of things. A short adventure. Not only are you getting that for $40, but you're also getting to be an executive producer. You're also getting a quarterly care package. You're also getting digital art prints. You're also getting behind-the-scenes videos. You're getting to create content for the week-to-week episodes in the form of, whatever, NPCs, items, traps, monsters, whatever. You're also getting early access to the episodes. You're also getting access to our Discord. You're also getting Patreon episodes, which we have over 100 hours of content in. So that's a whole hell of a lot of value out of $40. Not to mention, if you subscribe up to $50, then you get all that stuff, plus you get to play with us. So it's a pretty sweet deal. So head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and subscribe today. And we're back!
John will yell any second.
Yeah. So yeah, as Shijima is flying back towards the forest, there seems to be a swarm of very spiky insects flying towards him.
Guide me.
We're going to die. Because we're 2 hours away, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours away.
We do a
180.
So if we're coming down, we're gonna do a 80 or 90 degree bank turn,
Okay.
and just dive to pick up speed, and then flap like hell to get back to the party as quick as we can.
Okay.
Because we can't face these guys on our own.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
I got nothing.
Okay. Do a athletics check.
Your wing breaks.
Yeah, that'd be great.
How does a 13 grab you?
Not great. The bugs are making up distance on you, and Sachi can hear them buzzing very metally behind him. Just bees.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, they'll look very angry.
If I were to cast invisibility
Yeah, you should.
with Sachi and Kiryu on my back, would they turn invisible as well?
Yup.
Can you cast spells while an animal?
If it
No.
is
No.
not verbal component, shoot, probably not for this one.
No,
Yeah.
it's definitely verbal.
So I think
Crap.
they're both
I think that's
concentration.
Yeah,
The-
Invis is definitely verbal somatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How about we?
Can I command the bees to...
Command 1B.
Shit.
Yeah, and I can't use friendship on multiple bees. That's not going to work either. And I have to be able to talk to the bees, really.
Which would be shaking your butt.
Um,
Sachi could shake his butt.
Okay, let me ask this question. Since I am an eagle, I'm going to fly like an eagle to the sea.
That's
If
the right
I'm an
direction.
eagle, can I use quote unquote land stride, but as an eagle, so I can like avoid branches and kind of like do some like evasive maneuvers?
Yeah, like we're on Attack on Titan and you're going through the trees.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like bees would be more maneuverable than a big bird.
But they're metal bees,
you're
so they're
not
more
gonna-
heavy than they're used to.
You're not going to juke a swarm of bees.
I was gonna say bees are.
I stood around this tree. They never found me.
Well, I mean, I feel like we're
it's a big
definitely
bird.
We're definitely faster than a swarm of bees.
Yeah, but he's not flying very fast because he rolled really
Well, I
poorly
mean,
for his athletics.
in another
That
athletics
and
check, he will
flying
be.
between
Yeah.
trees and stuff.
Yeah. And if you're flying between trees, you're gonna fly real slow.
So I cast guidance on my
Okay.
friend, and you get a plus D4 to your next roll.
So, you
So
can do
while the
athletics.
bees are coming to stab us,
yes, they're closing within a few
speed up,
feet.
brother! Speed up, brother! I'm spanking the eagle. Watch.
I have a 16
Plus a D4.
with the D4.
Okay.
It's better.
So you start to pull away a bit from the bees now. They're about 15 feet away.
Brother,
Oh,
I'm
Jesus,
allergic.
I didn't know they were that close.
I'm
Yeah,
throwing.
they were a foot away. They were very
Jesus.
close.
I guess
Okay.
I should save my next
How far away are we from the party?
2 hours still.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
That was just like one round.
Yeah, that was like one round.
I mean, Sachi, can you cast Sacred
Okay,
Flame
so-
or something on them?
I
How
could,
many?
but then I
Are
couldn't
we talking
guide.
like a swarm of bees, or are we
Swarm.
talking like mass gargantuan? Swarm.
Swarm.
like gonna kill us?
Not one giant bee.
Well, how giant are they?
Yeah.
No.
In
I
which
thought he was
Japanese
asking me
giant
if it was
hornets?
just
Like the-
one
like-
bee.
in this cloud of bees,
Yes.
how big,
How big
was
is
the
the
cloud
cloud?
of bees? Like a
If they
9
were
by
to-
12 foot room,
Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
a D20 by a D20 cube.
I'm gonna say there are 8 5-gallon buckets worth of bees.
That's your measurement?
That's how you measure bees.
I mean,
Buckets of
How you
bees.
measure bees is by
Bee
5 gallon
buckets.
bucket.
Yeah. 5-gallon buckets. 8. There's 8 5-gallon buckets of bees. It's a lot of bees.
So, are they kind of in a straight line, or are they kind of in a cloud following us?
Right now they're more in a straight-ish line. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go up at a, let's call it a 30-degree angle.
Okay.
Gain some altitude, and then we're gonna try and let's see. I'm just trying to think not mathematically, but D&D if I go, how high do I have to go so I can dive a little bit faster and gain altitude? So let's say I climb.
I would say they'll climb faster than you, but you'll dive way faster than them.
Right. So let's go up above the treetops by 50, 60 feet. And
Okay.
then dive down.
Athletics check again.
And plus a D4. 'Cause I'm jamming that tail feather.
Yeah.
How does a 17 go?
I'd say half the swarm is almost caught up to you. They are about a foot away again.
That's after the dive, or that's before the dive?
Before the dive, you're climbing, so you're going slower than they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so now, altitude-wise, I'm at 80 feet per round, so am I high enough I can do a dive?
Yeah, you'll be about 130 feet off the ground, assuming that the trees are 50 feet tall.
Okay. Another 17.
Okay. The one half of the swarm that is on your tail is still pretty close, but I would say they're only about 5 feet behind you now instead of 1 foot.
I forgot I had Kedu. What the hell's wrong with me? Can Kedu do anything for these
I
guys?
kick him off the bird.
Yeah, he can distract
beast.
them with his corpse.
The beast rip him apart.
Kedu casts... What can he cast that would be useful here?
Poop.
These are metal beasts, so I'm guessing poison spray would not help.
Might.
They still have to breathe, right?
Yeah, they still gotta breathe. They're just covered in little
Okay.
metal spikes.
All right, we'll try poison spray.
Okay, what's that do?
It is a cantrip,
Okay.
and it is... Hold on, I want to pull it up. A creature you can see must pass a Constitution saving roll or take 1d12 poison damage.
So just one.
The spell's damage increases 1d12 when you reach 5th level, 11th level, and 17th level. So it's 2d12 damage.
Okay.
But they have to, if they don't pass a con save.
Of what?
AC 14.
Okay. So, some of the bees fall off, but a lot of them are still coming.
Crap.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, like maybe a dozen of the 8 buckets of bees die. Not a ton. So back towards the forest fire that is spreading wildly as the group
Shit.
runs. I want them to do another con check, as you've been sprinting for hours.
19.
Are you running?
They're holding
No,
you.
they're
You're
holding
just
me.
hold. Yeah. just- what do you-
So are you guys like related, or are you friends?
so
No.
What'd you get?
We're different colored orcs.
16.
You're getting winded.
Well, I don't know how orcs work.
You don't see color.
No, I do. It's somebody's identity, but it doesn't define them as a person per
Him
se.
blue orc, me brown orc.
So you're cousins or friends?
Noble, you're starting to get tired, but you're not like
We're people.
as winded as Zabub is.
Do
Just
people
FYI.
not have friends?
Yeah, we related just like you and Sachi.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense, but it checks
You
out.
two are brothers.
Well, as you see, he...
Practically the same person.
Well, I know we just met, but you've been with Zach for a while. You can see that he's obviously more grotesque than I am. At least I'm a little bit more refined. I don't carry around a cannonball and try to pass it off as a hat to people. You know, I brought food in for everybody.
No, you two
Potato.
look the
Banana.
same to me.
Oh, that's a potato and that's a banana.
Yep.
A blue banana. Blue nana.
Blue nana.
Who blue nana?
Blue nana. Blue nana.
Nana needs a
Brown
blowing.
potato.
Blute nanny.
Blue nanny. So yeah, so you guys are running.
Is there anything else going around other than us causing a bigger forest fire?
You
that
see a ton of animals running in
Well, I'm
terror, but
You
a lot
said
of
the
them,
forest fire is catching up, but literally it's with us because we're the ones starting the forest fire to the left and right
Yeah.
of
It
us.
wouldn't be a raging inferno right around us, though. 'cause
No.
Takes a little
That's
while
not-
to catch.
We are in the methane forest,
Methane.
so everything is just instantly
Gassy
blown.
swamps, just
This
napalm bushes
these
grow
trees-
wild.
You know,
well, don't wildfires spread pretty quickly? Like,
depends on how dry it is.
It's like they can.
I mean,
Not
that's
like
why
sprint speed, but
California
Okay.
and Colorado have the dry
Like
season.
actual forests take longer to burn than like brushlands or
Okay.
like hills.
sure.
And
And hills don't burn.
if we're in Evra, then it's cold and perpetual winter everywhere.
we're better than ever though. So
I'm never gonna like that.
So yeah, So that's what you guys are dealing with. There's lots of forest creatures running around.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be the ragey kind.
Okay, well then I'm gonna use my. What kind are around me?
Deer,
I'm gonna use my
bunnies,
deer poon to try to get one of these
squirrels,
deers.
birds.
For what? What do you do with
Skunks.
your deer poon once you
botched.
get it?
You botched.
You stab Nobu through the throat.
You just throw your poon stick into the woods.
Into the woods.
Into the woods. Into the woods.
You captured one, Phil. You captured one. You captured a poon.
I've been trying to get some poon for a while.
No, it's
you
gone.
were
He's
born.
lost his poon
I
stick.
lost my poon stick.
It's because your wrists are too narrow.
But it's alright.
If you were a rock dwarf, you'd be thick wrists.
I don't know what a rock dwarf is.
Thin
Rock
wrist.
dwarfs.
A rock dwarf.
That's their word.
Iraq dwarf?
rock dwarfs.
Iraqi dwarves.
Arctic.
Ask Chris Wisdom.
He's in Kuwait.
It's like the same place.
You're right.
So yeah,
I guess we'll just keep running.
just keep on sprinting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've cast guidance on the boo.
What?
You don't
What?
have guidance.
No, I don't, but
Yeah,
I'm
he's
guiding
a
him.
cleric fighter.
Gotcha.
You want to go this
he's
way,
a
Mr.
holy
Naboo.
warrior.
I'm gonna say do another con
Is
check
that a
for me.
paladin?
He's a cleric.
He's a fleric, a Rick Fleric. I got
Woo!
a 17.
I am a nature boy.
17.
You're getting winded.
You got a 22.
You're getting
are,
second winded.
You're the equal amount of winded that you were before, Zabub. So you're
I've
not
got
any more tired than you were before. But yeah, now Nobu, Lobu, whatever your name is now, you are about as winded as Zabub is. So you're starting to get tired from sprinting for hours.
Starting to get a little tired.
Now, would you guys want me to jump down and maybe carry you for a bit and start running? Is that something you would be interested in?
I would love to see you carry both of us.
I could carry one of you. Which one's more tired?
They're both the same amount of time.
Because
Yeah,
they're
equal.
both orcs. And they. I'll jump down
Okay.
and pick up Zabub
Okay.
with a 21.
You pick him up.
Now,
Athletics.
Athletics. 22.
You're running. You're sprinting along.
There we go.
You guys just take turns while you make little.
We can do this, and you can maybe enjoy a little bit of a rest, Mr. Zabub.
You could sleep for
I didn't
6
really
hours.
ask you. I didn't really ask you if this was okay, but it was spur of the moment kind of thing. We got a fire behind us.
Did you say spurt of the
yeah,
moment?
spurt of the
Spur of
moment.
the moment.
Spurt
Yeah.
of the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. That
Roll spurt.
Convert.
Spurt of the moment.
well done.
Convert to the moment.
But you looked a little tired, and I just wanted to give you a bit of a rest, if that's all right.
You're wrong.
Be violated.
You'll get used to it.
I got these little legs now.
All right.
We were just picked up.
So cutting back to the bees and the
The birds and the bees.
birds and the bees.
Yes.
So as the bees get closer to us, I'm kind of opening up the satch pack and blowing it at them.
Okay.
That's all. I mean, I don't know anything else to do besides guidance my eagle.
Has your satch pack been like a thing for very long? There's not a whole lot in it, right? It's
Since
like
the start of this,
it's like
No,
a
it's
dead
been
fish.
since the start of the island. Yeah.
Okay. So it's got like a dead
been
fish
like a
and
week.
some spit.
No,
Yeah,
it's got Ratavius in it.
yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
a
right.
liquefied rat,
Liquefied rat. Okay.
some eggs,
So that's right.
Sulfur,
yeah, sulfur,
Sulfur. Okay.
spit,
spit.
Vomit.
a
I think there was
fish.
vomit in there
There's
too.
vomit in that fish.
And crap. Wasn't there poop in there too?
So,
At the
so
beginning
you're
there
gonna
was.
entice
Yeah.
the bees?
This is a different satch
You're
pack.
trying to get them to come at you
Unfortunately.
faster?
1 5-gallon bucket worth of bees falls off and dies from your satch pack.
Oh yeah, brother.
I like how they sound like falling fighter pilots.
It's the smell of friendship.
You see small larvae in little
Yeah.
parachutes just falling down to the ground.
Well,
Bees
upon
fall from
closer
the window
inspection, it's
above
little men
mine.
in a bee
The
costume.
little bee fighter planes.
Yep.
We call them
B-52s.
They've got little red circles.
Damn it! Fuck.
I was gonna say kamikaze bees, but
B-52.
That's a totally different thing. They're all about sleeping gas for some reason. Anyways,
Anyway,
so yeah, so there are a lot of bees dying behind you, but the swarm continues on.
Hold on. You opened up your satch pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the eagle have
Tailwinds. It's all tailwinds.
Yeah,
It's all tailwind.
And I'm blowing.
Yeah, I thought about it, but no, because they're. If you were sitting still, yes, but no.
Fair.
So yeah, what's your next plan as you're diving towards the ground?
Kater's gonna try and poison spray again
Okay.
because he can.
Not dog. Fly away with the D4.
18 plus. No, I guess I don't roll. It's wisdom.
They do.
So-
They all pass.
Oh shit.
Just
Yeah.
athletics us out of here.
Well, crap. How far out are we from the party? We still an hour?
far out.
Like an hour.
Minus 3 rounds.
Yeah. I'm gonna just speed that up and say it's been
2 hours minus 3 rounds.
about an hour. Since you're running
how
towards
can
one
we-
another.
I'm trying to think if there's a better way to handle this.
Fly away fast, and then they can help us.
What?
We're gonna be so tired when you guys show up.
All right, so
Just shit. It'll block their vision, and they'll be done. Shotgun it like a flak cannon.
maybe it would be better to.
Keep satch packing.
They're an hour out, so maybe it would be better for us to land and hide in the trees as
No.
best we can. But I don't know if that's gonna work.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to hide from bees?
It doesn't work.
Does not work so well, sir.
They find you.
They can
I can
smell.
stealth. I can stealth like a mother.
They can smell your fear, and you cannot stealth your fear.
Depending on the type of bees, they can actually smell your
All right, I'm
carbon
gonna climb
dioxide.
again
Yeah.
and do the same thing again. I've got an 18 to climb.
Okay.
You
Plus
could
D4?
like
Plus
look
D4?
for a body of water.
I'm sorry, 18 plus a D4 would put me at 20.
So you start to climb again. They are a foot behind you again.
Son of a.
They're very, very close.
All right.
Is there any water around these parts where they're flying?
Not right where they're. I mean, he's not paying attention to any water.
I guess he's not doing perception checks.
Nope.
No, I'm
I've got a
fixed on the
decent
bees.
passive perception. Would I notice it?
I feel like you're distracted by the swarm of. I mean, there's gallons of bees behind you.
Well, at least 3 gallons of bees are dead. So there's maybe 2
Three.
gallons
So there's
of bees.
5
That's like
gallons.
2
left.
gallons. 2 gallons of bees.
5 gallons.
5 gallons of bees. That's a lot of bees.
That's
That's a lot. That's a lot,
a lot of
bees.
bees in that
That's a
aquarium.
lot of bees.
We should start a beequarium.
They have those now.
Okay, good.
You put them inside your house, and there's a little tube that goes outside your house, and you can see the honeybee thing.
Would you want them in your
I don't know.
So,
Terrible.
idea.
dive, brother, dive.
Okay, we're diving. And I roll.
Plus a D4. Keep touching you.
Does Shazima have...
19. 19 to dive.
You get a little bit more space on him again. Woo. You're now 15 feet.
Do either one
apart.
of these or a third of them have bee allergies?
Kater's
find out
going
if
to
they would
poison
catch
spray
on.
again since we've got a chance.
Okay.
So you're just showing them exactly where you're diving with your sprays?
Um.
Well, they're on my tail. I mean, they know where I am.
I mean, technically, they are not on your tail. Sachi is
they're
closer
15
to
feet
you.
off of my tail.
6 bees die.
And Satch blows the pack a little more.
6 individual bees.
Individual bees.
All right. So
Satch
there's
blows
still
the pack.
5 gallons of bees behind you.
Satch pack again, huh? All the bees die.
The Satch pack is strong.
They happen to just fly all into like a really strong cloud, and
Do some of them fly into the satch pack?
Yeah, can I try to catch them as they fall?
No, they
Sure.
are 15 feet behind you.
no, you could try. You could try to catch the spiky bees with the Satch pack.
Catch the spiky
gonna-
corruption spreading
Hopefully
bees.
it doesn't, like, rip the satch back.
It's made of leather, right?
Sure.
I mean, my dexterity is a 8, so I fail at catching them
But do they fail on puncturing your sash?
because I'm prioritizing not falling off an eagle
Sure.
over catching bees.
You're just gonna take a whole bunch of bee stings. Well, dead bee stings, but I mean they're all covered in stingers. Since you didn't dex very well, you are going to take
46 damage.
no.
69.
You take 20 damage from bees just running into you.
Do I need to do a con save for the curse?
No.
There is no curse.
Okay.
So it's just me.
Go, Austin. You-
So all the animals running in the forest are gonna get hit with like bee shrapnel from the sky.
You guys aren't that close.
No, but
No, but like deer run faster than us.
Oh yeah.
Deer run faster than us.
Sure.
So dead animal shrapnel.
Yeah, some of the bees managed to land in the animals. Yeah, it's just
You've seen bunnies and deer just like falling to the side.
yeah. It's like D-Day.
It's like
Yeah, that's B-Day.
It's B-Day.
It's B-Day.
B-Day,
Yeah,
yeah.
all right.
if
we're
B-Day
back,
were
back,
20
yeah.
weeks later, where you angle the propeller of the helicopter into the wildlife.
Just cutting them down.
Sure, I don't remember
that will
helicopters at D-Day, but
No, it was 28 weeks later.
I've never seen it.
You would love it.
It's really good.
I've seen 28 Days.
28 seconds later. Oh my god, dude, zombies. Movie's over.
Still doing it.
Oh,
So
I
yeah.
just got bitten. Movie's over.
You can fly at whatever speed you like to catch up.
All the speed.
Optimal speed to get back to the party as quick as we can.
Okay. I'm going to say after about 45 minutes, you catch up with the party.
Look.
As you see a dwarf carrying an orc, and then the other dwarf is a little winded.
23 athletics.
Yeah, you're still at the same level as me.
Bird. The other dork.
The other dork.
You got 24.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Look, the bird. It's Burb.
Eagle Burb.
All right, the bird lands, and
I run past
everybody
it.
jumps off his back, and he flips back into his gnome. Oh, much trouble ahead.
Yeah,
We will
also
need
behind
more
you,
reinforcements.
because the whole forest is on fire.
Fire.
Fire bad!
Oh, you don't see that forest fire?
Yeah, Sachi keeps running with the group.
As they land and they turn, I'm going to grab Shijime and Keidu and just pick them up. I'm not going to do a strength check because it's a goblin and a no.
Oh,
Sure.
thank you.
Shut up.
Thank you, Honorable Lobu.
What are you doing? You rode the whole time. What are you talking about?
I got a 10 for my athletics.
Bye, Sachi.
Sachi, why are you so
falling behind.
tired?
I'm hungover.
Hungover.
Typical mountain dwarf.
I've been taking hits from the Satch pack.
You got too much friendship.
You gotta carry me, brother.
I ain't carrying
Oh,
you
yeah.
nowhere, sir.
I'm not talking to you, brother.
Who are you talking to then?
I'm not
Well,
carrying
as you can see, the bub is on my shoulders, sir. And
So
I'm the
Keidu-
one running.
Keidu turns around and throws Sachi a rope, and Sachi starts land skiing behind. As,
You on like
because
some
Kid-
bark or some shit?
Kind of mountain dwarf drag here going on.
yeah,
I mean-
exactly.
Dwarf boarding.
Yeah.
We've done it.
It's a thing. It's canon.
I mean, I have a shield.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
I can surf on my shield.
Sure.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay.
All right.
Dex, just to make sure.
That's my worst.
I mean, we're not going all that fast.
Or acrobatics, your choice.
Ooh.
yeah, 9.
You
of
might
those are
not
good.
be.
12.
With his little stunty.
You're maintaining balance. It's just not very. You're not impressive.
That's all right.
You're not doing
just-
any tricks or anything.
Yeah, no. You're just hanging on for dear life as you get drug along
Oh, brother!
behind.
Can I guidance myself for the next one?
You could.
If you want,
I guidance myself.
you touch yourself. Got it.
Guidance myself.
He jacks with one hand
now.
while holding a rope with the other one. He's roping with one hand while holding a rope with the other.
While roping with
Shooting
the
a
other
rope
hand.
with the other. There
Yeah.
you go. There it is.
Shoot. Shot.
So you guys are just running the rest of the way towards the tower? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is it a dark tower?
I mean, like
It's
maybe
black, so yes.
maybe a couple miles out we stealth in.
Yeah, because, they wouldn't notice a big fire.
Yeah, that would distract them from our
Consuming a
stealth roll, so we get
forest.
advantage. Got it.
No, we'll just look really badass walking towards them.
Yeah, don't look at the fire. Don't look at the fire, guys.
Don't look at the fire.
Okay.
Sachi in the background on his land board, just kind of like shimmying
Yeah,
around.
Indian style, sitting on the shield.
Okay.
Smoking.
So
A hookah.
is your plan to just run straight up to the tower or to stop a little while out and then go up to the tower?
I mean,
Perceive it.
this thing is fucking huge.
Yeah,
So, like, if we
500
leave
feet
the
tall.
forest, we can just look.
I'm more focused on getting away from this forest fire right
Sure.
now.
And maybe stop continuing to light the fire because it's going to spread.
Yeah, we didn't
matter
start
what.
the fire.
Well, actually, Mr. Satch, we did. You actually are the one who did start the fire by throwing that log into the woods. It wasn't always burning. It was you.
Since the world's been under a red beam.
Was that justification to start a forest fire?
Mm-hmm, brother.
The ends justify the.
Beans.
Beans. Beans. Beans.
These are some strange times and some strange people.
Well, I'm going to say the forest ends about an hour before you would get to the tower.
Okay, that's good.
So we'll stop at the
So are
forge
we
edge?
gonna stealth in there?
Okay.
Is that the plan?
Perception. I'm sorry. Are we out of the forest yet?
Yeah, you're out of the
Okay.
woods. Just exit the forest.
Out of the
Day
woods.
is it?
Out of the woods.
So, do we want to actually take a long rest?
Yes.
Well, perception.
Okay.
A lot.
It is a death wasteland in every viewable direction aside from where you can see forest. Everything's black. Those legs from the tower are like dug into the ground. The earth is like blackened. Anything that you can see crawling on the ground is warped and twisted. Worms have spikes. Little bugs have spikes. Aphids, very angry aphids. Like angry inch aphids. So that's all you see. Yeah, that's the whole way. It looks well. Do a history check.
6.
15.
15.
5.
There used to be a town right where this tower was. Doesn't appear to be one anymore.
What was the town name?
Coatesville.
Sure, it was Coatesville. It
Coatesville.
was Cokesville.
Somebody shit on the Coatesville.
No.
Into the bub. Into the bub.
I drive my. Never mind.
So yeah, everything's dead. There's no life whatsoever. It's and the air is very thick and it's hard to breathe.
Maybe
and
we
it
can
makes
rest.
you feel agitated.
Maybe we can rest in the tower.
Brother, let's climb this tree and I'll tiny hut us at the top of the tree.
Are you a tiny hut?
I got tiny hut.
Well, I guess for once in your life, Mr. Sachi, you had a good idea.
Oh yeah, brother.
You just still talk like an idiot, but
I'm gonna have to command you to watch at the bottom of the tree.
Talk like an idiot.
so yeah, I'm
So
gonna.
just tiny hutting at the top?
Are you gonna cast that tiny hut?
I'm going to cast that tiny hut
Tiny hutting in a tree.
in the top of the tree that we totally climbed with our athletics checks.
Oh yeah,
You can take your time.
crit 20.
I'm gonna take.
You're up there real fast. You're first up the tree. For some reason.
Well, I need to poop.
In the hut?
No, in real life, I need to poop.
Okay, gotcha.
Nope.
So you're all up in the tiny hut and you're just gonna rest.
I'm
For
gonna
8
stay
hours?
outside the tiny hut, like 1 or 2 branches below it,
Okay.
to kind of stay guard.
That sounds dangerous.
Okay.
Kadu's gonna be with me because we just need to meditate. We don't need to actually sleep.
Sure.
What are you, elves?
We're druid.
I'm gonna say 5 hours go by, and then you notice that forest fire that you guys started is really close to that tree where you currently are.
It's all right. Doesn't
I
affect
go
the
up
tiny
and I
hut.
knock on the
Does
door.
if the tree that it's attached to burns down.
Well,
It'll just fall down
would
and we'll be
fall.
fine.
yeah.
and then just
Excuse
bounce.
me, sirs.
We can't hear you because the hut is very impenetrable.
The tut.
Not by
King
friends.
Tut.
Friends can get
I
in.
open the door and I say, "Get out now! It is going to burn.
That's not how tiny hut
The
works.
roof, the roof.
There's,
the roof
okay,
is on
okay.
fire."
There is no door,
You can just come and go,
and it cannot burn.
right?
Yeah.
Friends can just come and,
And
go.
it just stays where it is.
Well,
Well, I don't know if I'm technically a friend. So.
people designated
Yeah.
can come and
Yeah.
go.
I mean, we're all friends here, brother.
So we are alerted about the impending fire.
I
Wait,
warned you.
Then we're still sleeping.
I'm not sleeping.
Well, he can just poke his head in and say, "Hey, wake the fuck up."
Hey, wake the fuck up!
There seems to be a forest fire outside that's going to take this tree. Is anybody concerned?
I mean, I guess if it moves when the tree moves, we could just run it like a hamster wheel towards the tower, which works for me.
I don't think it's a shield.
It's not. Okay.
Okay, so there's a forest fire.
So we fall down. We still have a long rest.
I mean, let's get out and
Let the dome fall, and then get back inside the dome. Is that what everybody's thinking?
We're not
Well,
going
that
to leave
interrupts
the
the
dome.
rest,
We're
though.
just going to stay in the dome and hamster wheel it while some of us
to
rest.
victory.
I'm just going to climb down the tree because I don't need no sleep.
Okay.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay.
I'll heal myself and then short rest to get a spell slot back. How about that?
So you climb down the tree,
Yes.
then the dome
I
disappears.
was gonna say, as soon as you leave it,
Yup. Fuck all y'all. Well, no, I heal myself, short rest, fire here, I leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I haven't had
The
a.
other people still fall out of the dome.
They get a short rest though, which is all we were gonna get.
did, yes.
Oh, I thought we were taking it.
We're out of the. Kedu and I are down on the
Yeah,
floor.
I climbed with an 18.
Great. So yeah, you guys can leave before the fire gets there and burns the rest of the tree down.
Enjoy a short rest, boys, I guess.
Okay. So you guys, are you sprinting or sneaking towards the entrance to the tower?
I'm gonna try to stealth.
I'm gonna stealth.
Okay.
13.
22.
I get disadvantaged because of my armor.
Me too. I got a 10.
And I got a 20.
Okay.
I got a 19 because I rolled a 9.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Kedu.
So only one of you rolled badly,
34.
right? Yeah, just Sachi. Okay. Because Thurston rolled well, right?
Yeah, 13?
And that's not that great.
It's better
But-
than...
Yeah,
So
it's
two
better
dwarves.
than...
Skip
yeah. The
to
two
my
dwarves are making a lot more noise than everybody else is making.
just bickering.
Yeah.
Fucking hill dwarf.
Fucking mountain dwarf. The whole way. Seems to be fairly quiet, except for there's just roaming creatures here and there that are sort of just all fucked up. They're not really doing anything other than wandering. Are you trying to avoid them or just fucking walk right through them?
I'm trying to avoid them. I don't need any complications between now and the Dark Tower.
Yeah, and I'm also going to point out how they kind of look like hill dwarf women.
Oh, I'm sorry. That one literally has a beard like your wife. See that one?
You don't like women with beards? You're not really a
Crit
dwarf,
20.
are you?
Crit 20 insult.
Uh,
Does he take emotional damage?
roll
mean,
con check
I
to see how you take that.
I'm attracted to her because she has a beard, but a constitution of 19.
Yeah, you're pretty. I mean, he said it in a tone that was derogatory, which you don't appreciate. But you like,
But, like,
women
yeah,
with beards,
I mean,
so you're fine with
You
it.
don't? You're a dwarf. How do you not like women with beards?
I like all women. You know.
Okay, so
So I don't know why you're coming at me like this.
you're the one who said it,
If we're gonna survive this,
brother.
hey, first off,
This is my whispering voice.
you're right. We are trying to be stealthy.
Are the two dwarfs together?
Yeah.
No,
like-
no.
20 feet away.
They are
He
together.
is married. We have gone over this.
Are you
Shot
traveling
Jimma.
next to each other to have this argument?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
are
like,
holding.
Okay.
Those are the two loudest.
No, they're like 20 feet away shouting back and forth.
We're actually holding hands.
Shijima turns around and casts silence on Thorsten's nose.
Boop.
Yeah, Thorsten, you should be quiet.
No, you have to be quiet too. You're within a 20-foot sphere emanating from the point which I choose.
He booped my snoot.
He booped you right in the snoot, and it's silent.
I'm still going to throw insults, even though nobody can hear them.
Can't hear nothing.
But you can read my lips. No
I'm
more
not looking at you.
taxes.
I'm not looking
Can
at you.
Sachi read lips?
No,
Okay, well then
he's not fucking
nothing.
deaf.
You
That's
just have
why.
to take the
That's
facial
why
expression.
his wife is unhappy in that marriage.
I'm gonna say after a few hours of sneaking around stuff, you get to the doorway to the tower, and there seems to be an animal guarding the.
Oh, you mean a mountain dwarf? Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes, Sachi is at the door.
Is that one of your relatives, Mr. Sachi?
I can't hear you.
No, but in my head it's very funny, and I start laughing.
Silently.
If we've been going for that long, the spell is over. So
Is that one of your relatives, Mr. Sachi?
We are trying to be quiet, brother. This ain't no
So,
mountain dwarf,
I'll take
hill
the-
dwarf hootenanny.
I don't think this is the time for racism.
It's a hoedown.
Stupid bearded stunty.
It's a ramp up to the door.
Put your arm down.
It's a ramp up to the door, and there seems to be a creature there.
What kind of creature is it?
It's a very metal moose. It's got
metal moose.
It's got like a braided beard, and its antlers have antlers on antlers. It's a just.
It's got to be Dennis. It's got to be playing Rush. It's got to be playing Rush.
I don't know what that is.
You
Rush?
the
You're
band?
all Rush mixtape?
I know the band Rush, but what does that
That
have to
is
do with
exactly
Yeah,
what
that's
he's
what I'm
saying.
talking about, the
He's
band
saying,
Rush.
today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you.
Yeah, I know
So,
Rush. I
It's a
don't know what
working-
that has to do with
It's
a
a
moose.
working moose. Because he's metal.
Okay. All right, moose. So yeah, that moose is there.
And its name is Getty.
Sure. He screams Getty at you.
In a high pitch. Higher pitch.
Sorry.
Lower pitch. Getty! You're terrible at this.
I don't know.
Imagine
I don't
Rush
I miss Bully Goosey.
Patreon.
Bully Moosey!
Bully Moosey!
Bully Moosey.
Yep, there we go. There we
Bully
go.
Moosey!
He says.
Yeah, so the creature charges. He's
Today's-
covered in spikes.
Today's Bully Moosey, he gets spiked on you.
Actions, or do we go right into initiative?
Hold on, he botched.
Yeah. He's not used to so many horns.
Bully Moosey runs directly at you and then
Trips on his own
trips,
spikes.
falls, and spikes himself into a ball like a hedgehog. And he just rolls to a stop right in front of you guys, just rolled up
All right.
in a big bloody spiked mess.
I
He's
step
dead.
out of the way of that bloody moose-based Metroid.
Can we kick it into the pit below us?
Pit?
Well, you
I
know
guess
what?
this is like a bridge right over a moat.
No, it's just
No.
a ramp that goes to a
It's
door.
just a ramp
It's a
that
shitty
goes up.
castle.
So I'm gonna pee on it. It's dead, correct?
It's electric.
He grows spikes.
It's dead?
Your pee reinvigorates it.
Stop.
Gonna piss on
We
you.
don't have enough time for that.
I know.
So I'm gonna pee on it.
Yeah, you pee on it. Congrats.
Mr. Sachi, is this the proper way to do a burial in your for your in-law or whatever this monstrosity is? Should I dig a hole and then defecate upon it to give it
Mr. Thorson.
its
I
proper burial rights as a mountain fuck?
Brother, yes. Brother,
Thorson,
yes.
Excuse me, little thingy. You can wait real quick. I'm trying to honor my friend's relatives by doing the correct thing.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The moose is actually closer to the snow dwarf, not the mountain dwarf.
Are you Asian or French?
Yes.
Okay.
Frasian.
Frasian.
Fraser. He's Fraser.
Frasian.
Asians.
He's
He,
Frasian.
he was raised in French-occupied Vietnam.
Okay.
Oh, baby, I hear the blues are calling.
Toss salad and scrambled moose.
Boobs.
The boob.
A metal moose rolling at us now. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going up the ramp.
Okay. At the top of the ramp, there are two doors about 15 feet tall.
15-foot tall dwarves.
No, doors. Sorry. Two doors, 15 feet tall, and 6 feet wide each. So what are you guys doing?
Okay,
The doors in front.
so Shijima looks at everybody and says, "Oh, I've gathered much intelligence. I need to report back to the shogunate.
What?
I will come back with reinforcements for you."
What?
Brother, what?
He takes a piece of chalk and draws a circle and starts writing 5 different Silic symbols around the circle and says,
Keep
in a
Loma,
1 minute
Loma,
concentration,
Loma.
says incantation. It turns bright blue and then normalizes to a slate green shimmerish and says, I will return with more of our elite fighting task force. And he backflips into the portal. Kadu,
Dex before you. So you need to do a Dex check versus the Dex of Nobu.
I cast guidance on our friend.
how about a nat
the
20?
gnome. Yeah.
Oh.
Not nat 20.
So just barely misses the grasp of Nobu
the
as he
strangling.
backflips into the portal.
And then Kadu turns around, looks at Sachi,
Brother.
walks up to him, bows, hands Sachi what looks like a piece of paper that's tri-folded, and then jumps into the portal and the portal closes.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Are you trying to catch the goblin too?
I got another not natural 20.
Roll Dex for the goblin.
Ugh, Kadu.
The monk should be fine.
He does not get a 20, he gets a 22.
Oh, so he misses. Nobu
Yeah.
misses again as the
No! No! Boo.
And the portal,
and all that's left is a smoking potato.
Son of a bitch.
and so if
I need to run into the woods.
is Sachi gonna look at the pamphlet?
Absolutely.
Okay, so on the
Explosive
first,
ruins.
on the first no. Oh, that's good. No, on the first page you see it looks kind of like a
runes.
comic book, and on the first page there are let's say 4 different drawings, little cells, and on the first cell it's it looks like a goblin who's crying. In the second cell he looks like he's crying, but he has, if you look closer, you'll see he has horns. And on the third cell, you see just this just this evil person, and he's got him in chains and he's whipping him. And on the fourth cell, you see a figure in bright gold armor.
Hold on, I'm stuck on third. Hold on. I'm actually drawing the cells. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't
I'm being-
forget the
Coming
mitochondria.
There's on the third cell. He's being whipped.
He's being whipped by an evil. You can't really see it. It's kind of like a black ominous figure. He's in chains. Fourth cell, you see him still with a chain around his neck and a chain, but you see a white shimmering, almost looks like an angel in front of him. You open the pamphlet up, and on the left-hand side, first cell, you see him and this white angel fighting against evil and more, and then you go to the middle section, and on the middle section of the pamphlet, you see him and the angel defeating evil and traveling, and on the third cell, you see him die. He just dies. And you see on the second cell down, after the first cell he dies, the second cell.
I'm on 4.
I'll just write it out for you.
Yeah.
On the second,
maze.
I'll write it out. The second cell, you see what looks to be a dog paw, touching
that
him
one.
on his head, touching his
me.
spirit on his head, and the horns fall off.
Is that for kicks?
And on the fifth cell, you see him, for lack of a better word, reborn.
Kadu is kicks, but Jesus.
We got kicks like Jesus.
And he appears, and he appears, and on the next page he appears in a monastery training, and below that there is a haiku in writing, and the haiku says,
Does this count to go against my vow of
"No,
silence?
no, because he's writing it. He's writing it."
You
Master
killed
Wa-
Karen Doll. Or, I'm sorry. Whatever. You fucking.
Okay,
God.
so here's his haiku. Mastua, do mori, jiyu to shio jikusho, yo suga otto, which translates to, Master, thank you for your interest. Freedom and death reborn. Aid me, Father.
Sachi wouldn't know who Kix is.
No,
Nobody-
Sachi wouldn't know who Kix is, but Sachi is a follower of Good Boy, and if you saw, there was a paw that touched his head. And so if you, for the background, Keru, if you translate Keru, Keru, from the Romanji into English, it is short for to kick.
Close.
He's gonna die.
Jesus kicks.
Jesus kicks.
So Sachi reads this pamphlet.
I got the idea.
Do you still want to missile kick the door?
Oh, yeah, it says to kick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's inspired.
Brother, all I got out of that was to kick.
So I wind up, guidance myself, and take a missile kick at the door.
And as you missile kick the door, that's where we're going to call it.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botched Podcast. Please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. If we hit 200 before the end of the year, I will release Patreon episodes for the rest of the year out to the general public. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music, and thank you to Four Corners Comics for being our unofficial sponsor of Botched Podcast.
And you too can be as awesome as Big Jim, who gave us $50 a month to play with us.
That's right. Big Jim, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at JThatcher73, or you can follow me and my crazy antics at The Trade Nerd. That's thetradenerd.com.
Or you can find him in the Discord by donating $5 a month to Botched Podcast.
and see all the naked pictures of Sachi when he's drunk at the bar on Tuesday night.
And as always,
Something
Next time you give $50 into a podcast and ask yourself, why the hell did I do this? Scream Botched, and they'll just take your money.
and get drunk with you.
Screen botched and regret it.
see you next week, nerds!
I gotta forget about my mitosis, baby.